Hey guys, Alicia here. So I wanted to go ahead and make the video. So this is going to be video one. I'm going to make a total of about four or five videos. I haven't decided if I'm going to make the fifth one, but at least four. Kind of giving you guys some a little bit of a plan, because I know you guys have tried a few things, as we all have, and with me learning a lot more about health and holistic ways of healing, I want to share that with you guys and help you to actually accomplish your goals this year in 2019. So let's jump right into it. So welcome. This is step one, in my opinion, which would be the liver flush. And again, my name is Alicia Antoinette, and I appreciate you being here today. Okay, and so today, we're starting, like I said, at step one, the liver flush. In this video, um, we will focus on the actual flush. I'm not going to do a long drawn out history. As we all already know, flushing the liver is good for health. Video two is going to be about rejuvenating the filters. Video three is going to be about nutrients. And video four is going to be about food prep and a few recipes that I like to make, that I hope that you guys would enjoy as well. Okay, so our system is similar to a complex plumbing system. What we eat should come out on the other side, but it doesn't always happen that way. And one of the reasons why is because the liver is not functioning at its optimal level. The gallbladder is not producing the bile that's needed to properly help digest the food. And the kidneys also are not filtering properly. So we really need to take a step back and look at and start focusing on our filters and keeping them clean. A lot of people ask me, how do we know if we have gallbladder stones? This is really common, because people don't necessarily have symptoms. I mean, you know, nowadays, having a little extra weight is normal, and it really shouldn't be, but it is. That's the reality. I ask you, think back over the last 5 years. Have you enjoyed anything that comes from the standard American diet? More than likely, the answer is yes. And if you have, then your body has accumulated stones over the years. Especially, with us being in our 20s and 30s, we've been eating a lot of fast food, eating out a lot, and things like that. And so now it's time to actually look at our health for longevity. They also can form, if you've been under stress, if you've been sad, if you've been worrying about certain things, if you've experienced any type of depression, if you've even, if you have a chronic illness, they will form because your liver is drawing out toxins from your environment and your food. And so from it drawing out those toxins, it forms little stones called gallbladder stones. They should be called liver stones, but because they generally form in the gallbladder, or they get stuck in the gallbladder, that's kind of why they're called that. A lot can also be diagnosed from looking at the face, which I'm learning about. Some common things are vertical lines between the eyebrows, discoloration of the skin under, around, near the eyes, also on the cheeks, if there's dark cheeks on a person. Also, if the person has bronchitis or asthma. Looking at things like the tongue. Is the tongue glossy or coated in a white or yellowish color? And then obviously, if you're carrying extra pounds that have been hard to release, that's also an indication that there is an issue with having gallbladder stones. Okay, so moving right into the flush, the items that are needed. It's a short list, which is beautiful because we don't need any expensive things. Natural holistic health is about saving you money and time. So you need apple juice, Epsom salt. If Epsom salt bothers you, then magnesium citrate would be an alternative to that. You will also need extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed, along with fresh grapefruit. Pink would be the best. If you do not like the taste of grapefruit, just like me, you can use lemon or oranges, which work just fine. I use lemon and oranges when I do my flushes, and it works perfectly. So either one. And then you'll need 2 pint jars, one with a lid. Okay, so the day, the first day that you decide to start, which because it's going to last for 6 days, so you'll every morning or throughout the day, it's up to you, however your day is, you'll want to consume 32 ounces of organic orange apple juice. Uh, and if you start experiencing diarrhea or bowel movements, that's actually a good thing, so don't be alarmed. You actually want that to happen because what it's doing is getting the stagnant bile and possible stagnant feces pushed, released out of your system. Dietary recommendations. You'll want to um, take caution during the I would say a whole week, so 7 days. You want to take caution on eating, on what you're eating. You're going to have to take it down to a bland level, just about, because we don't want to overwork the liver. Foods that are cold or chilled, you'll want to avoid because they will chill the liver, which will in turn make it hard for it to release stones. So you want to have foods that are warm or at least room temperature, and you want to not really warm them up in the microwave. They should be stove warmed or oven warmed. And this is critical because it helps, really prepare the liver for the cleanse. You'll want to also try to avoid foods from animal sources, dairy products, and fried items. Otherwise, just eat normal and avoid overeating. So the best time for a cleanse, I would plan it for when you are off of work, when you don't have to go in or you're not stressed. So don't plan it on a day that you are going to be leaving the house, basically. This is going to be a day just, that you're going to focus on yourself and you're going to be at home relaxing the best you can. I know you guys have have will, but just, being able to be at home, basically. Taking medicine, go ahead and take your prescribed medications, but take a break from any vitamins or other supplements that you're taking at this time so that the liver doesn't have any extra work to do. Okay, this is critical, and I'm not gonna spend too much time here, but just a little bit. So colon cleansing. I know you guys are not interested in an enema, which is totally fine. There is it's the best thing to do, but not necessarily for a person that's new to doing this or that's not comfortable with doing it. I just put it in here because it is a part of the cleansing, but I did find a product that does the exact same thing, but does not involve any type of enema or anything. So don't worry about that. This is really important to focus on cleansing the colon because it has to be prepared properly so that the stones flush out, that the stones that do flush out do not get stuck anywhere in the colon, because if they get stuck anywhere in the colon, then it will make you sick, and we want to avoid that. So the recommendation that I have to do a colon cleanse is to get the colon cleansing kit from Blessed Herbs. This is like the best product, and it's affordable. It's a lot cheaper than some of the other colon cleansing kits, and it's more thorough. You'll actually see, stagnant stuff that has been in there, which you really need to get out of the way. And so with this kit, you can, there, like I said previously, there's an option to do an 8-day, I think 15, and then 30. So you can spread it out as wide as you want, or you can condense it. I recommend condensing it since the flush is going to be 6 days. You want to get as much out as you can. And so here's the link that you guys can check that out on. It's also going to be in the PDF that I'm going to send you guys as well. Okay, so on the 6th day, you want to finish drinking the apple juice, and if you are hungry, eat some light snacks. I usually just eat fruit that day if I'm hungry, just to avoid, eating. I don't want to say eating the wrong thing, but avoid, overeating and things like that. So you can also have rice, oatmeal, things like that, but make sure you don't put any sweeteners, butter, spices, or eat any cheese or ham or eggs or anything like that. Okay. And please, please, please do not eat any protein foods, butter or oil. This will make it difficult for the stones to be released. You have until 1:30 p.m. to eat, so anything you're going to eat, make sure you eat it in the morning. Okay, so we're still talking about the 6th day, so this is the actual flush. Around 6 p.m. is when you're going to start mixing the Epsom salt and water. So I'll leave this here for a moment for you guys to read, but I'm also, like I said, going to send the PDF that has it, it has this same exact information, but in PDF form. So you'll have the instructions. So it's 6 p.m. and then at 8 p.m. you drink the second glass. At 9:30 p.m. up to this point, you should have already been like going to the bathroom regularly, having bowel movements, or actually, releasing bowel. And if you haven't, it does say if you haven't at around 9:30, then an enema is necessary. But I'm sure from drinking all the apple juice and starting to drink the Epsom salt, you'll definitely have bowel movements. So I'm not worried about that. At 9:45, you're going to go ahead and start preparing the grapefruit juice or lemons and oranges, whichever you decide, and the olive oil. So you'll want to squeeze the juice, mix it with the olive oil, and shake it up really hard. Just keep shaking it till it somewhat is a watery substance. Now between 9:45 and 10, if you have to use the bathroom, go ahead and go sit on the toilet, and that's fine. Just stay there until about a little bit before 10. At 10 p.m., everything that you had to get done that day should be done already, because after you lay down, you should not get up. So you'll want to stand next to your bed, drink the concoction, and immediately lay down on your back, lying with your face up in your head, slightly tilted, obviously on a pillow or something. You don't want to be too flat. You want your head a little bit elevated, and you want to lay there perfectly still and quiet for 20 minutes. Try not to speak, move, or do anything. And after that 20 minutes or so, if you have to use the bathroom, then go ahead and do so. Okay, so the following morning, um, you're just going to continue drinking the rest of the Epsom salt, but you want to just rest that day. Don't, like I've been trying to emphasize, just rest and relax, and uh, let the solutions that you've been drinking flush you out. Okay, so 10, 10:30, 11, whatever the time may be, go ahead and, drink some juice. If you have apple juice left over, go ahead and finish drinking that. About an hour and a half after that, you can start eating on some fruit. An hour after that, then start kind of introducing food back into your system, but you want to keep it light. Don't go having a big meal, or anything like that. Um, and that's it. I don't want to make this video extra long, so I have some links here that you guys can check out if you want. If you go to blessedherbs.com, you can just click around on the products that they have. That's kind of what these are. You can just look for the names to get more information. But the next video, I will be talking about these four links or four products that I have linked here. And I appreciate your time, and I pray that this video um, uh, is going to be beneficial and helpful to you guys. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.